Howdy round of applause. Bengals on the playground.
Hey guys, party night! Hey, awesome. We aren't dating.
We're not.
We're totally dating. Whatever she says is not right. I'll use anything as a suggestion to get started, please.
Frustration.
Frustration. Do we have any more ice in the house?
I don't know. God damn it!
What is wrong with you? It's a fucking video game.
Do you know how long it took me to get this armor and that death claw just swipe through it like it was nothing?
What game are you playing?
Fallout, New Vegas.
The ice machine isn't working. I need to chew on some ice.
Oh, is your tooth bothering you again?
Yeah.
Hold on. I have to make it in the manual way. I mean, I think you would like this game if you gave it a try. Don't play my character! I'm sorry, I have been trying to beat this game for a calendar year. Not a calendar year.
Full calendar year?
Yeah, not in the game, in
Not
my life.
worth it!
It is
Not
I'm
worth
telling
it!
you.
Too much time you're putting in for something that's completely fake.
It's not completely fake.
It's a fabricated world.
That is Vegas in the future.
You think that's going to actually be Vegas in the future?
Yeah, if we had a nuclear holocaust, I think this is a really realistic depiction of what Las Vegas would be like. All of Nevada, actually.
Really?
Yes. Here, look, I can. Okay, hold on. Let me fast travel to the Las Vegas Strip. Look at that. That's clearly meant to be the Luxor. That's obviously the Palm.
First off, if you know the history of Vegas, there's going to be construction most of this. There's not even any cranes or anything, because you know why they do that? So they can save money. They get tax breaks if they're rebuilding. So that, first off.
Okay, but after a
Boring.
nuclear apocalypse, you're not going to be able to have cranes just
What?
going up. This game takes place after a nuclear apocalypse. Fallout, New Vegas.
Okay.
That's why there's no cranes.
All right. And the Luxor, how do you know they won't be bought up or changed, man?
Well, it is. It's called the Tops now.
All right, you got me. Are you serious? Did you get ice out, by the way? Did you find the ice?
I filled the old-fashioned ice trays and put them in there. You're gonna have to wait for it to freeze. You need to just go to the dentist.
I don't want to go to the dentist. I don't have to explain to them why I got a fucking chipped tooth.
Well, I think it's a really good story, and the dentist would be entertained.
Good story?
Come on, if you tell it right, it's a good story.
Ironclad clip? That's a good story. That's a good story?
No, but you have to. Please don't say that to other people.
That's the best way to explain the story is just to come out and say it was an ironclad clip. I hurt myself I chipped a tooth going down on a woman. When was the last time you heard that?
I still contend that you must have been doing something wrong to chip a tooth on tissue. I think it's more about your dental hygiene than it does mine. If your tooth is so porous that you chip it on flesh, that is not my fault. And I know you like candy, but if you tell it in a funny way, then I think the dentist will laugh, and then he won't give you that whole lecture about eating your brush.
Okay, you give me go for it. What's a funny way to talk
A
about?
funny way to tell the story of how you chipped your tooth?
Yes.
Okay, well, I guess you start out being like, well, me and my girlfriend were having one of those nights.
First off, not a girlfriend. That would be a lie. Start again.
Wait, what?
It wasn't Susie.
You did this injury occurred on a woman other than me? Okay, maybe I'm gonna just back the truck up. Are you seeing other people?
Yeah.
I thought that we were like exclusive.
connection?
I keep ice for you in my freezer.
You keep ice for me?
You know I like my
Are
beverages.
you kidding me? That refrigerator has ice!
You know I like all of my beverages at room temperature. I have no need for ice.
Oh my
That's
God. That is not a link to a relationship, ice. If you were to put Coca-Cola, like if I said I like Coca-Cola, and you buy Coca-Cola, you put Coca-Cola in the refrigerator, that is a relationship. Not ice. Ice is mandatory. Ice comes in every household.
So Coca-Cola would only be a relationship signifier if I did not normally drink Coca-Cola and went out of my way to keep it in the house for you. Ergo, if I go out of my way to keep anything here that I don't use for you, this is a relationship. I don't use ice. It's there for you.
Different opinion of relationships.
Obviously.
Fuck, I didn't know we were exclusive.
Well, clearly we're not. Clearly you are going down on Susie and a third party as well. It wasn't me and it wasn't her.
I keep my dick loyal. I don't keep my mouth. All right? I'm sorry. That came out really bad. I'm so sorry. That's,
Explain that to me. Are you saying that...
Well, listen, I'm not going to fuck other people.
So you're only having sex with me, but you're just going down on other girls?
Yeah.
Oh, I can live with that.
See, why the fuck were you arguing?
I thought that you were cheating on her. Not cheating if it was, if we didn't agree to this.
Nothing below the waist. Nothing below the waist.
Well, you are going below the...
Well, I'm going below the waist, but this is not.
Okay.
This is for you.
So they're not going down on you.
Ah, shit. Yeah.
Listen, I have taken a lot of logic classes, so don't walk into a logic trap. You know I'm going to get you.
I'm as smart as you, being a fucking playing a xylophone in a band, okay?
Hey, you know, I think that a lot of people don't give you as much credit as is due. You are the #3 rated xylophone player in this country.
Yeah.
And that's impressive.
I go with 3 mallets. I don't even do 2.
I
2 is
know.
the tradition. I do 3.
I think you're ready to go 4.
You serious?
Yeah.
I feel like that's real risky to go 4 mallets on a xylophone.
I don't know. I mean, the last 3 gigs that I have come to, I am watching you play and I'm just thinking, he doesn't look challenged anymore. He's just,
I look bored up there. Huh?
you look
My
bored.
manager said the same thing to me. They said I look bored.
Yeah, you look like you're just sleepwalking through the set and it's not enough for you. I think you have a 4th mallet and you're going to see that smart comeback.
Jeez, you're right.
See, this is what I'm talking about. It's stuff like this that makes me think that we're in like an exclusive relationship, you know? Like I get you. I care about your career, you know? I come to your gigs and I watch you and I worry about whether you're challenged.
Period. Thanks. I mean,
So, what do you think?
stop getting blowjobs.
Okay.
You know, I would tell you right now. Just want to say something. When I became a xylophonist, I would never thought I'd get a blowjob.
No.
Especially at the amount of getting really lining up to blow a xylophone. I don't get it.
How many would you say are
Well,
lining
here I
up?
go and get trapped with myself.
Are we talking
Okay, you know
10?
Carnegie Hall? Carnegie Hall.
Carnegie Hall?
Just using that as an example.
Okay.
The last gig at the Carnegie Hall.
Yes.
I showed up. 20 blowjobs.
You got 20
blowjobs! They were all good. They weren't all good.
Don't tell me that!
It's totally, I'm just going to tell you right now. Like 20 in a row, not good. You think it's going to be like, it's like every night's fucking fantasy. It's horrible. By the time you get to like 15, you're just worn out.
We're just
Worn
one
out.
after another.
Yeah, it was like I wanted to take a breather. I wanted to take a smoke break. In fact, I couldn't get one in.
You have to stop smoking. That's not helping your too tired. You have an open wound in there, and you're sucking nicotine and smoking.
Calms me down.
You know what would calm you down? Being in a committed relationship with somebody who cares about your
That would calm me down.
I do think that would calm you down.
Jesus.
I think that if you weren't stressing about where your next blowjob was coming
I'm not
from.
stressing about blowjobs. They're all lining up. I never had to stress about a blowjob.
Okay, fine. If you weren't stressing about where the next vagina you're going to go down on is, then I think, you you would be calmer, we would have a better sense of communication with one another.
Very good. So, did you go to any job interviews, or you just stay at home and play video games all day?
I resent the implication that one has anything to do with the other.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
Did you fucking spend the whole day again playing video games instead of going to a job interview?
Do you think job interviews grow on trees?
It's a fucking stupid question. No, they don't grow on trees.
Exactly.
But you have them lined up and you've missed them. You've been skipping them.
You know, if I walk into a job interview and I look at the guy behind the desk and I start talking to him about programming and I tell him, hey, you know what, in Fallout New Vegas, I killed the legendary Deathclaw, he's going to hire me on the spot. But I can't say that unless I actually have killed the legendary Deathclaw. Can I? I gotta tell you though,
You
just,
have the worst excuses.
that's not, I design games.
You design games doesn't mean you have to spend your whole day playing them, over going and designing them.
Well, this particular game doesn't have a level builder, but yesterday I was playing one that did, so there you
I
go.
don't know what that means, but...
It means that it has a thing in it so that, do you want it? Here, hold on.
Wait, is it like Excitebike? Because Excitebike was...
So much design.
Don't say that! Excitebike is still a great game. If we pull Excitebike down right now, it would be a blast! You can make your own course!
Yes, that's what a level builder is. You can make your
All
own
right,
course.
cool,
But I
cool.
was playing, I was doing it with a Tony Hawk game yesterday.
Tony Hawk?
Yeah, he has this great level builder in, well, pretty much all of his games, but I was doing it on Thug. And, I mean, I just strung these ramps together. Thug, Tony Hawk's Underground. It's a Thug game. And I had to string together in this course. You could just grind. It must have been like if it was like in the real world, this rail that I had set up, you could grind for like a mile and then right into a half pipe. Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
I just think maybe seeing the real thing would be better.
Well, I mean, you know I can't skateboard with my prosthetic foot.
Okay, first off, I think you can. Because there's fucking Olympians that have prosthetic fucking legs. So I think you can do anything. I think this is what's keeping you from fucking ever just trying anything.
Well, you don't know what it's like to have a prosthetic foot.
I don't, but I can get online right now and show you people that are fucking have done more than I will ever do in my lifetime. That have fucking 2 prosthetic feet.
Well, if you have 2, then that's normal to you. It's like balanced out. I got 1 real one and 1 fake one.
You can eat that!
Yes, it does.
Oh my god, you are less limited by them!
No, you are so. Look at this. They don't look anything alike.
I'm not saying, is that the whole, is it an image thing? Is it an image fucking thing?
It's a lot of things. There's tactile feedback here that I don't get here. I don't know what that feels like.
I get that you don't know what it feels like, but
How am I going to execute a McTwist if I don't feel like I actually hit the board?
that would be something that you overcome. You overcome that handicap.
Just saying, you don't, it's one thing for you to sit there and say, oh, the biggest pain in my life is that my tooth hurts because I chipped it on a vagina. And it's another thing to not have your left foot. Your ice is probably ready.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's still watery.
You can turn the dial up.
Get that frost then, though. Hand the frost. Please.
Well, you can turn it down when your ice is ready.
I just forget. You know me, I'm forgetful. My last place burned down because I fucking didn't take a corn dog out of the oven.
I have to say, it's actually kind of one of the things about you that first attracted me to you in a certain way.
I forgot to take a corn dog out of the oven?
No, like your forgetfulness in general, because it's very like, you think of like creative people as being this, sort of flighty and like they don't have time for normal things, and their forgetfulness, I don't know, it's just, I chalked it up to the artistic genius in you.
Thanks. Did you listen to those xylophone recordings I did?
I did.
What'd you think? Try to do some Philip Glass kind of stuff.
I know. It sounds a lot like Philip Glass.
Does it sound like I'm just copying Philip Glass?
No, you know what? It sounds like if Philip Glass went on vacation and he was trying something.
So it's like a Caribbean Philip Glass?
Yes, exactly. Caribbean version of Philip Glass.
That's a great critique.
Yeah, no, I liked it.
Awesome.
I think you should give it to your manager.
Really?
Yeah.
He's kind of iffy, but I'll probably slip it to him later this week.
You don't have to slip it to him. He represents you. You can just. That's like when you're starting out.
No, I'm still like, we have like a real weird relationship. You know what I mean? I'm not like the lead in the band. I'm just I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, look, if
anytime we set up the band, I'm way in the back. I'm behind the fucking drums.
I was talking to him about that. You shouldn't be behind the drums.
I'm just saying, I don't know where to I don't want to make a fuss.
You gotta make a fuss. That's another part of creative genius, you know? Artists, they make fusses. They have weird, writers that they give to the clubs that say, like, I need to have 3 pieces of melon, no more, no less, at exactly 73 degrees in my dressing room, and then they don't even eat the melon.
Those are geniuses.
You say potato, I say potato.
Right. So really, are you going to go to an interview tomorrow?
No.
What? You have to start bringing money in. You're talking about us being a serious relationship.
Yes.
I pay for everything. That does not equal ice.
Okay. Well, if you are going to say that we are going to be in a committed, exclusive relationship, then I will go on a job interview tomorrow.
Look, my first relationship would be starting with a shake.
I think I've set it up to their specifications. But I'm colorblind. So could you just take a look and just tell me if anything seems really weird to you?
I think the meerkat racetrack is in order.
Oh, okay, great.
I think we can bring out the meerkats and see who's the fastest meerkat.
Great. You said that this was my last chance. So I just didn't want to have anything out of order. You think we can send it to the track?
I think the meerkats are going to be ready for this.
Oh, great.
So let me start the recording.
Okay.
Finally get that fucking grant.
I know. And I'm sure that this is going to get it for you because I can't imagine a better study about meerkats and whether or not they can have their competitiveness artificially increased by incentivizing them with a trophy. I mean, I think it's an untapped area of research, and I don't know why, you haven't had your grant proposal turned down the last 3 times, but I think this year is going to be it. You've got cameras on every angle here. There's no way they're going to miss a second of this, and it's just going to be amazing.
Oh, keep going. Sorry.
You want more encouragement? Okay. And I also think, you have such great handwriting that on the grant proposal, when they see your great handwriting, they're going to be like, man, this biology research fellow is deserving of everything that we have. We should give him an additional stipend for him to further his calligraphy skills and,
yeah. Got one last one. Got one last one. No one.
Is that even going to be able to pick up the...
Yeah. It's all scientific. It's all scientific.
Okay.
It's all scientific.
Great.
That's bring the meerkats out. Shit.
What?
They died in the boxes.
Oh.
I'll turn off all the cameras. Turn off all the cameras. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
I don't know if this is gonna make
God, I fucking knew I should have fucking checked them. Let them out. Check the air holes.
I don't know if this is gonna make you feel any better, but I think that they were sort of competing over the air hole.
Well, if I was recording, it would be fucking worthwhile.
I mean, because they're kind of splayed out in a way. It looks like the two are pushing each other away from, and like one's kind of got its bells up in the.
Jesus. I hope I don't miss a camera, because I don't want to fucking buy tape.
Well, then I guess I'm going to take off if you don't need anything else.
Thanks for setting it up.
Yeah, no problem. Sorry it didn't work out.
There's always next time.
God, I feel awkward. I was going to ask you out at the end of the day.
Were you?
Yeah, but now I feel like the meerkats died and you're not getting your footage and it's like, oh, it's a bad time.
No, maybe, oh, sure, yeah. You like Yoo-Hoo? There's Yoo-Hoo in my car. I just keep it in there just in case. Like,
Sure.
crack it, you beginning of something, maybe?
Yeah, that'd be great. I actually, if it's been sitting in your car, that's perfect because I can't drink really cold things that hurts my teeth.
Ah, yeah. It's warm anyway.
Yeah.
Can you hold up? I gotta tie my shoe.
Oh yeah. We're gonna make sure that those are really solid because we can't keep stopping.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
Sir, I really want to make it to the top
Yeah.
for Sunday, honestly.
Yeah. I've never seen a human whose shoes just refuse to stay tied like this. Yeah, it's like they're undoing themselves as we're talking.
Yeah.
Like, what? How old are these shoes?
Well, the only pair I've ever owned.
Okay, so either you were
let me
born-
explain that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was given these shoes when I was a baby. I never had baby shoes. I was just getting these size 10s. Grown into them.
Your parents never bought you in between infancy and when you were actually size 10.
No, just one pair of shoe. Struggled my whole life. But I feel pretty strong now, I grew into these, you know what I mean? A lot of other people, they were pampered with new shoes, a new pair of shoes. I had to work with mine. I had to, fight to control them my whole life. Now I've filled them up. I filled these fucking shoes up. You know what I mean? And look, they're like perfect. Look at the toe rim too. Just in case I swell up. Fucking perfect shoes.
Well, I feel
My
like
parents were fucking pretty smart. They got shoes that I was going to fill up. Wow. I mean, I could go on about this, but let's hear it.
no, I feel like a dick for suggesting hiking now when you have all this foot trauma in your past.
No. It's what's made me strong. This isn't, I don't consider it trauma. It's like these goddamn shoelaces.